our whole lives growing up as men, you're taking note. We're taking note. We're watching things. We're observing things. And it's not like men stay in the same mental space their entire life. We mature. We start putting two and two together and making sense out of things. That's what men do, you know?
Right.
And as we've aged, we've realized a pattern in female nature. And it is very true. And women have said it themselves. They say it all the time. They say they like the bad boy. They like the bad boy. And then after they get ran through and smashed and did dirty and they're sad,
Then they want the good
they
guy,
want the good guy right after that.
the provider,
Yeah.
the safe guy.
Yeah. And men have said, why after you've been ran through in your good years, in your youth, when the booty was the fattest, the body was
and the
fittest,
plumpest.
right? Why now do you want to come to me after you have kids with another man, after you sold yourself on OnlyFans, after you've been escorting?
After the desert has dried up.
Yeah, whatever the case that you may have done to yourself, a lot of men are like, you know what? I'll pass, because they're starting to have self-value and self-worth and what they want.
Men are not here to serve you. There has to be a level of balance and compromise. Men are becoming aware and taking off the veil that, look, we're not your servants. We have our own feelings, our own ideas, and the things we want for ourselves in the world, and there's nothing wrong with that.
When you find a guy who actually hits you up, asks you how your day is, you ignore him. You leave him on red. You reply to him hours later because you know he's always going to be there. What do ladies chase instead? The guy who could care less. So as this has been going on and men have been seeing the results, those men are saying, you know what? I'm not going to put in that kind of work anymore. She has to show me that she's interested. So the window of opportunity for ladies is becoming narrower and narrower because men are willing to cut women off a lot faster than back in the days.
Right. Right.
A lot faster.
The tolerance for that, it's reached a threshold. We've had so much television programming, radio, everything, all of these false narratives about men and who we are and what we aren't doing and all of these other things. And we're finally getting on the same page as a collective. We're realizing, like, wait a minute, we've been tricked. Yeah. We've been tricked. We're told that we're dogs, that we're not any good, that we do all of this, and we don't understand all of these things that we were given and in many ways forced to believe.
Yeah.
Come to find out, there's a lot of them are false.
Majority of them are false.
Majority of it's false. And silently, there are a lot of men who are abused, suffer, and go through a lot, and nobody wants to speak about it. This information, these ideas, they are suppressed. They want to hide it and they want to hide our voices. And behind the cloak, men unified and began to speak to one another. And now we're finding out, like, oh, you know what? We all are going through a lot of the same thing in society. And it doesn't matter the color, race, or creed. This is not a complete black, quote unquote, issue. No, this is a man issue in America in general. There's a widespread experience around most or in any color, race, creed, or ethnicity.